What's up, guys? I'm gonna break down a sun salutation for you today. So I'm just gonna go through each posture and just give you some details, some tips on alignment and how to get the most out of the sun salutation. So first, I encourage you to just watch the video without practicing. Especially right now, I'm just going to show you what one sun salutation looks like here. So I start in mountain pose. Inhale, reach my arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Plant my hands into the mat, step my feet back for a plank pose. Lower all the way down. Inhale into cobra pose. Exhale back down. Flip my toes, press up into a plank. Get back into downward facing dog. And then I look up to see my hand. I walk my feet to the top of the mat. Back into my forward fold. Lift my gaze. Rise up. Reach my arms back overhead. Exhale my hands down. And then I return back to where I started in mountain pose. So, just to break this down a little bit here, mountain pose. Let's start with mountain pose. So, look down at your feet. Make sure your heels are lined up under your hips. And then be strong in your legs and strong in your core. You can have your hands together here, palms together at heart center, or sometimes you might want to just have your arms relaxed. So this is your mountain pose. It's important that your legs are strong and your core is strong. Your shoulders are relaxed and you're actively reaching through the crown of your head. Now for the next pose, Urdhva Hastasana, upward facing hands pose is just mountain pose, so legs are strong, core is strong. And you're just going to reach your arms overhead. So now it's really important that you get the most out of this pose by reaching as high as you can through your fingertips. So really get the most extension through the arms. And see if you can spread your fingers as wide as you can, making your hands nice and big. And then look up to see your hands. Your tailbone is slightly tucked. And then as we fold forward, we're looking up at the ceiling. This is going to keep our back nice and straight. And we're hinging at our hips. Really important. We're not rounding the back. And I'm already starting to bend my knees depending on how tight your hamstrings are, calf muscles are. You might need to start bending your knees sooner or later. And then eventually, I'm going to just fold in. And I'm trying to bring my chest to my thighs and my stomach to my thighs. In my forward fold, it's important that I'm really relaxed. My arms, my head is completely relaxed. I'm letting go. And only muscles I'm really activating are my leg muscles. Now, if you notice, my legs are bent here, or my knees are bent. So if I tried to straighten them, my back would be in this vulnerable position here. I'd be holding my back up because if I let go, it'd be too much stress on these muscles. So as I bend my knees a little bit, I can relax my top half completely. Now from here, I can try to straighten my legs, and this is a really nice, serious stretch I'm feeling here. But my top half is very relaxed, and this is really good for the health of your back, being upside down like this, just decompressing the back. Stamp your hands into the mat now, and we're just going to step back to a plank pose, or what you might refer to as just basically a push-up here. So try to straighten your back out, and you want your hips about shoulder height here. And then we'll lower all the way down with good control. And now I'm flipping my feet so the tops of my feet are on the mat, hugging the elbows in. Inhale to cobra pose. Now I'm pressing my hips into the mat. I'm not lifting my hips at all. The curve is happening in the back. Now, flip my toes. I'm going to activate my legs so that I can lift my kneecaps off the mat. Strong core, strong legs, good upper body strength. I press back up into my plank pose. And then I press back into down dog. Now in down dog, it's important. A lot of people have a rounded back when they start in yoga. As you can see here, I'm exaggerating this a little bit, but this is pretty normal. So over time, we're trying to straighten the back out. We want this 45-degree angle. Now you may need to bend your knees to accomplish this. If you have really tight hamstrings, this might be what your down dog looks like, but it's better than this. You don't want the rounded back. You want your back nice and straight. Okay? And just be patient. Your arms are strong. And you're pressing the back of your knees towards the back of the room. Try to relax your head. And then look up to see your hands. We'll walk our feet back to the top of the mat. You may need to take multiple steps. It's all good. Just return back to your forward fold. Now when you rise up, it's important that you look up to straighten your back. Strong, and just use your legs here. So my legs are super strong. I'm not using my back to lift, I'm using my legs. Hinging at the hips, or reach your arms back overhead. Exhale your hands down. So that is a breakdown of the Sun Salutation. I'll do it one more time, just in rhythm here. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Stamp hands into the mat, step back to plank, inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back down. Flip your toes, press up into plank. Back into down dog. It might feel good to hang out in down dog for a little bit, getting a nice stretch when you're doing these. And just really be strong in the arms. And then look up, walk your feet to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Lift your gaze, strong legs. Hinge at your hips, rise up, reach your arms overhead. Exhale your hands down. And I encourage you to do as many of these as you'd like. It's also important to warm up a little bit before you do these sun salutations. I have a warm-up video as well you can check out. But otherwise, I hope this helps. Peace.